through maybe the touchdown there, and when did you see Craig coming in and talk about that block? Just how fun was that to celebrate with him? Right?
Yeah. We had a call on, and he checked out of it. I think they were bringing pressure or whatnot. They were doing it basically all game, but he checked out of it. Had like a little choice route. I broke in, and they teach us to catch and knife, which means catch and get upfield and get as many yards as you can. I caught it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cut across the field. I'm gonna try to score. So I cut across, boom, and I see 24, and I'm like, I see Craig come out of nowhere, and I like kind of point at 24, and Craig just comes zooming, boom, lights him up. And he's the reason why I scored. And I give hats off to Craig. It was a huge block, but it was fun, man. It was a big play for us, and I'm just glad. I mean, we teach blocking after the catch so much, and it showed up big time for us when we needed it most. So hats off to Craig, man.
How have you guys taken over these road games like this? 3 big, huge road wins. Do you enjoy the atmosphere? Is there a different way you guys prepare? Is it just 15?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. We've just been playing pretty good. Our defense played great today. Hats off to them. Holding any team to 6 points in this league is really tough. But the road games, our fans have been awesome. I know, when Tampa was on third down, it was kind of loud. It kind of felt like a home game for us. They were making some noise. So, any win is good in this league, but a road win definitely feels really good.
Can you speak to the performance Jared had today? Good passes to 10 different guys, 350 plus whatever yards, 107 passes, right? No picks, which is always important. He's playing some really good ball right now. He's getting you guys in the right place. Just talk about your guys.
Yeah, he's playing lights out. We're not here without him. Definitely, he's our leader. He makes everything go, gets us in the right plays, makes great decisions. Never always even keel. I feel like he never gets too high, never gets too low, and that's something. For me as a receiver, it's respected. It's something that you wish every player had in this league, because things sometimes don't go your way, and Jared never looks back. He just keeps it pushing, and that's something that as a quarterback I think is super valuable, and he has that. And if he keeps playing the way he's playing, sky's the limit for us.
Let's go to a 5-1 sack. Top record in the league. It's the first time since 2011. They will say that was an emphasis, getting off to a quicker start. I guess just the confidence going into this, man. Guys put the work in, but actually be able to execute and come out 5-1. What does that mean to y'all, man? Having this record?
Yeah, it means a lot. Last year we started off I think 1-6 or something like that. So kind of flip the opposite way. But to start off, 5-1 is huge for us. But for us, I think we take it 1 week at a time. So we're going to celebrate this win, but as soon as this next week approaches, we're on to the next game, on to Baltimore. But we put so much focus into each week and so much preparation, and to come out with a victory, it feels really good. But we know, man, we have bigger goals ahead of us. We want to keep doing what we're doing, and we want to get to the playoffs. We want to have home field advantage for the playoffs. So there's so many things that we want to accomplish this year. But man, it's just a start for us. We got to keep going.
Are Lions one of the best teams in the league, you feel like?
I think so. It's still early. Last year, if you said the Lions are one of the worst teams in the league at this point, at the end of the year, you might have been saying something different. So there's still a lot of football left to be played. But man, we keep playing like this, we'll have a good shot.
Can I take off for a second? I just want to talk about the chemistry between you two, because not timing her up just like that third where you converted we had on your guys' last offensive possessions. How much is that the result of all the offseason that you guys work?
It's a lot. I think it starts with when I first got here, just being here for now 3 years with him. He understands how I run my routes. He's seeing. I'm seeing what he's seeing. When certain coverages are presented to us, he can kind of assume what I'm going to do. He might not know exactly what I'm going to do, but he's already assuming that I'm going to break out, break in, whatever it is. So on the look that we had on that 3rd and 3, I talked to him after the game just now. He's like, it was 3rd and 3. Usually, those choice routes are about 5 yards, but all we need is 3 yards. And he knew, and I knew, I get 3 yards as a first down. So I cut a little shorter, and he was ready for it. He said it was perfect. He put the ball on the money where no one can get it but me. But yeah, it's just the chemistry that we have and the understanding that we have with the coverages and how I run my routes. It's perfect.
Same that felt like which that for you guys, or it felt like you guys was 1 and 6.
As you said, say that again.
Is there a time in these 3 years where you felt like you guys had clicked there?
Yeah, it's a good question. I couldn't tell you. I would say towards towards the end of my rookie year, I had more catches, more targets, and then going into my second year, we spent time in the offseason, and just I would say since the start of my second year, since last year, we've been clicking ever since. And he, like I said, he understands how I run my routes. When I break down what I'm seeing, if I want to go inside, he's assuming he knows what I'm thinking. So it's been building for the last 2 years, I would say.
Say it felt like Jim, that one, it felt like you guys needed to have that one, just that moment, what it meant to the team to make that grab.
Yeah, it was huge. Huge for us as a team because we needed it at that point in the game. Huge for him as a player. And the craziest thing is, I think it was the beginning of the third quarter, he was on the sideline. He told me, man, he's like, man, I don't have one target. I said, just wait, because it's going to come when you least expect it. And sure enough, he caught that, I think it was like a 10-yard hitch on the sideline. And then, sure enough, it was a play that we rep a lot. And, it was on a quick snap. And, I look back, and I didn't know who Jared was throwing it to. But I just look back, and I see JMO wide open. He made a great catch, a hell of a catch. He turned around like twice. But I told him, I was like, it's going to come when you least expect it, and it sure did. And it was probably, one of the biggest plays in the game for us.
All right, thanks, Amon-Ra.
Thank you.